Lesson for Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. The Lord is a refuge in adversity. Read Psalm 17, 7-9.
Show thy marvelous loving kindness, O thou that savest by thy right hand them which put their trust in thee, from those that rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about.
Psalm 31, 1-3.
In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. Bow down thine ear to me. Deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock, for an house of defense to save me. For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me.
And Psalm 91, verses 2-7.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
What does the psalmist do in times of trouble? The psalmist encounters various sorts of troubles, and in them turns to the Lord, who is a refuge in every adversity. Trust is a deliberate choice to acknowledge God's lordship over one's life in all circumstances. If trust does not work in adversity, then it will not work anywhere. The psalmist's testimony, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. Psalm 91, verse 2, New King James Version, springs from his past experience with God and now serves to strengthen his faith for the future. The psalmist calls God the Most High and the Almighty, Psalm 91, 1-2, remembering the surpassing greatness of his God. In chapter 91, the psalmist also tells of the security that one can find in God, the secret place, or shelter, or hiding place, shadow, verse 1, refuge, fortress, verse 2, wings, shield, buckler, verse 4, and dwelling place, verse 9. These images represent safe havens in the psalmist's culture. One needs only to think of the unbearable heat of the sun in that part of the world in order to appreciate the shadow or shade, or to recall the times of wars in Israel's history in order to value the security provided by the shield or the fortress. Read Psalm 17, verse 8.
Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings.
And Matthew 23:37.
O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings, and ye would not.
What image is used here, and what does it reveal? One of the most intimate metaphors is the one that refers to being under the shadow of your wings, as seen at Psalm 17:8, Psalm 57, verse 1, and Psalm 63:7. This metaphor elicits comfort and assurance by implying the protection of a mother bird. The Lord is compared to an eagle who guards its young with its wings, see Exodus 19, verse 4, and Deuteronomy 32:11, and to a hen who gathers her chicks under her wings, as we just read at Matthew 37. How, though, do we deal with the times when calamity strikes and we can't seem to see the Lord's protection? Why do these traumas not mean that the Lord is not there with us?